Hello everybody, it's Chibi, and today I'm here to bring you an anime review on Denki-gai. Now this week's episode of Denki-gai is more my terms of comedy. This comedy of this episode is my type when it comes to my taste, and this episode was enjoyable for the most part. So let me do a quick overview before I dive into the different segments. So the main points of this episode, it focuses on Valentine's Day, White Day, the complications of making chocolate, girl power, and then the ending with the romance progression with setting up some books, and then you see how Kantoku and Hio have to stay the night at like some form of, I guess, hotel or something. But either way, the episode, it once again has romance progression, and that's one thing I really love about Denki-gai, and that's why I continue to come back to this series, because this is kind of like a comedy series with actual progression with the characters, and we're actually seeing progression with, Hio and Kantoku. I mean, they've had the most spotlight when it comes to this series. I mean, if we can look at all the characters, the most characters that have had the biggest spotlight from the other characters is definitely Hio and Kantoku, because they have a lot of romance building up. And so, the episode, the second half of it focuses on their romance. The first half just focuses on Sensei making chocolate, her kind of failing at making chocolate, and seeing how she has an awkward situation where she cannot give her, the person she's crushing on the chocolate. So that is pretty much the basics of the episode, honestly. I mean, the first half is okay. I just don't like how they're reusing and rehashing the comedy a lot. I mean, I don't like how they're constantly using girl power over and over again with Sensei. I mean, it was funny. It's not bad. It just, it really becomes a problem when they have to use the same joke over and over. It gets a lot stellar as it continues to be used. I've stated this before a couple episodes back with comedy. When comedy gets reused over and over again, eventually it starts getting very dull. And that's what I'm starting to worry about, because they're starting to use the overall zombie aspect with Foo Girl, they're starting to use the girl power over and over again, and it doesn't have the same meaning as the previous episodes, for instance, episode 1 and 2 did. Now, the second half, like I said, I can't get enough of the romance. The romance is just awesome. I love Hio and Kantoku, their little romance going on. It actually feels legit. The progression of it's nice, and I love the overall animation of scenes, especially that moe animation of Hio. Kawaii. Oh, dude, that is fucking kawaii. I'm just gonna say it right now. So, animation, music, and everything, it was a pretty decent episode. I mean, yeah, it was my type of episode, it was my type of comedy, so yeah, they did a damn good job. I just hope they start using different type of comedy segments besides zombie Foo Girl wanting to beat the shit out of zombies, and then have these segments with girl power with Sensei. They need to start mixing it up. I mean, they're mixing it up with adding in the drama and romance progression, but I mean, these other elements with the comedy segments they're trying to add, it just feels very plain now. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or not, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.